Hello, hello, hello. Amanda, hello. Can you hear me okay? I don't know what's going on with this thing. Per usual, always having problems. Hey, Winky, how you doing, honey? Can you hear me okay here? I don't know what's going on with this stuff. Hey, I just ordered you a security camera, Helen. Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? Oh, good, good, good. Thank you. Hi, Amanda, Winky, my love. I'm having problems with this thing once again, so I have no idea what's going on with it. Oh, well, it could be because I don't have my video on. Hello, hello. Holy shit, there I am. Oh, what a sight for sore eyes. Let me pop out this chat. Yeah. Let me pop out this chat. And we're going to talk about a few things, guys. Hello, everybody. I have been a busy girl today. Been working on a new video, Jean Harlow, which was suggested by one of you guys. So that's what I'm doing there. I've been working on it all morning. Yay! Lovable Rogue, Amanda, my love of crafts. Momo, I hope you're feeling better, babe. Doggone it, my heart goes out to you, Mo. Irish Dragon Lady, you doll. Oh my goodness, Winky, I heard you're having surgery, honey, and I hope that you have a speedy recovery, sweetie, really. So I hope everybody had a good Christmas. I had a great Christmas. We had dinner here at my house, Christmas Eve. So look at there. See, I got an owie. February 5th, the last one. Oh gosh. Winky, I hope everything's good for you, babe. But we had Christmas here at my house. There was 5 of us here. We had such a good time. Hey, Maxine, how's it going? And we had a great time, And Christmas Day, I sat home and watched movies. And hey, Skeeter, I've seen you over there many, many times. Thank you for coming, Skeeter. I really appreciate it. I really do. Thank you. And so I just sat home Christmas Day and watched some movies and had a really, really just a relaxing day. And that's it. That's it. Christmas Eve, there's my Jenna, you little doll. I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. So my sister and I are now watching this program on Netflix called You. Let me put it out there. It's just called You. Very kind of a bizarre, show, but it's good, very good. And then I've been watching Mindhunters on Netflix too. I'm telling you guys, it's crazy. Crazy. Matter of fact, I watched some more last night. It's crazy. Yeah, the U is kind of like on the, is it about the stalker? Yes, the U is, yes. Yes. Hi, GoFundMe. Yeah, it's almost like what, Dexter? It's almost on the path of that show, but a little bit, I mean, it's good. It's good. So she left last night at about 7, almost 8. And yeah, it's good. I'm gonna watch some more of it today after I get done with my video. But I just haven't been on here too much lately. caught the first season. I've been given an order to watch The Witcher. Ooh, The Witcher. I got to write that down. The Witcher. On Netflix. Couldn't get into Dexter. Yeah, well, this is a little bit more bizarre than Dexter. This guy stalks these women. It's just weird. The main character is hot. Okay, on Netflix. Okay, we'll have to, I love my Netflix. I do, I really do. We sit and watch it. My sister and I compare notes all the time. Yeah. So, it really is, Skeeter. It's good. I'm telling you. So, okay, let's talk about stalkers. Shall we? I want to talk about stalkers. So, fantasy type shows. I will check into it, Jenna. Right now I'm watching two at the same, not at the same time, but I skip back and forth, which is Mindhunters, which is really good. It's a show that sets back in the 1970s. Hey, Greg. Hugs, babe. Had a ton last night. Yeah. I do need to watch second season. That's what I'm working on right now, Jenna. I think I'm on the second episode. Dublin Murders of Stars. Really good. Really? Oh, gosh. I better write that down. Dublin Murders. Okay. I'm into true crime. I've been watching Real Integrations on YouTube. Me too! See, I love true crime too. I really do. So, okay, so I'm going to mention something here. And I have not talked to, she knows that I'm going to talk about this, but I haven't talked about showing any receipts, although I have them all. But I'm not going to show them without her permission, or she can show them herself. So I'm just going to talk about this. We all know Norm F., right? He's the one that's coming to the community, giving money, tons of money to everybody, not to me, but like to Elbow, to, oh yeah, get the popcorn. This is good. To Rosie, to Elbow, to Holly, to some to Oda, some to Burks. Norm F. Yes. I'm not buffing here, Skeeter. You might have to hit F9, babe, and reboot. Hey, Farmall. Am I anybody else buffering? Just hit F5, honey. That'll refresh your screen. So anyway, this has been going on now for a while. You know, he had the hot trot for Oda. You know, and at one time, this goes clear back a while, but yes, he gave her some money. She didn't ask for it. No, 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 no. Oh, that's Winky. That's my phone. Sorry. You're welcome, honey. No, just refresh. Hit F5 and that it just takes a second. And you should refresh and everything will be fine. Yes, I'm okay. Yes. Yes. Well, you know, she turned down his sexual advances. She felt sorry for him at one time because he threatened suicide. And you know how Oda is on that. She's an advocate for suicide. Well, he didn't like that. Didn't like it at all. Now, I'm not going to go into much detail other than she ended up having to block him. And the reason why I'm telling you all this, there's a couple reasons, but one of them is that if he gives you money, do not accept it. I mean, you can do what you want, But I'm telling you what, there's a plan. There's a plan to his reasoning. There's a motive behind all this. And she blocked him on every social media platform you can think. He couldn't get a hold of her, but the only way he could get a hold of her was through PayPal. Yes, Sean, thank you. Thank you. Sean, do you want a link to come up here? I'm worried about her. I really am. I'm worried about her well-being. Motive like what? He thinks that he owns whoever he sends money to, pretty much. Let me get a link out to my buddy. I'll send it in our green room. Let me pull this up, guys. Sorry. I just don't want to say too much, but I want you guys to be aware. You know what I'm saying? And I told Oda I was going to talk about this today. I sent it to you, Sean, hon. There he is.
Hey, Eva.
Hey, Sean.
Good morning. Or is it still morning? Oh, good afternoon.
Hey,
Eva.
bud, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Can you hear me now, Sean? Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. Loud and clear.
Oh, I can't hear you, Sean. Hang on just a second. I don't know why, but I can't hear you.
Bear with me. Let me go to my settings.
What the hell?
It could be me. Bear with me.
Hang on just a minute. I know you're cussing me out.
No. Is that better?
Keep talking, Sean.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Morning, Skinner. Morning, Hazel. Hey, Rogue.
Keep talking.
Good morning, love of crafts. Hey, Jenna.
Well,
Hey,
I'll be damned.
Winky.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
I
I can
can't
hear
hear
you.
a damn thing you're saying, Sean.
Can
He's
anybody
not
on the
cussing you
side chat
out.
hear me?
He should be. Oh my God, what is going on here?
I don't know. Bear with me. Can anybody in the side chat hear me? Okay, so Jenna says that I can be heard. So it just seems
Hello?
I can hear you, Uber. It just
Oh,
seems
for
that you can't
Christ's
hear me.
sakes.
Do you want me to pop back out and come back in again?
I can't hear a damn thing. Oh, this is pissing me off.
Are your headphones charged up and stuff?
I know you guys can hear me, but I can't hear Sean. He's going to pop out and come back in. Okay.
Right, give me a moment and I'll be straight back.
Oh, well, it's probably me, Sean.
I know, but let's try and get it sorted. Otherwise, it'll...
It's probably me. Because I took this select a speaker.
If you go to your sound settings.
Try that now, Sean, see if you can hear me.
Uber, I can hear you throughout. I've not had a moment where I couldn't hear you. It seems to be on your end. All right, give me a moment. Be right back.
Hello? Sean left and he'll probably be right back. Wow, all I hear is squealing. That's got to be me. Hey, Van Lufa. Hey, Herman. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm doing right now, Herman. Sean can hear you, Uber. Okay, well, I can't hear Sean. He says it's your end. Yeah, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. I can hear it squealing. Yep, sounds like my headset. That's not good. Huh. Hello? Oh my word, that's outrageous.
Right. Can you hear me? I'll take that as a no.
Well, see if that'll work. Sean, I can't hear you, but go ahead and talk.
Okay.
And
so
I'm going to move my mic and go through the YouTube so I can hear you.
So Oda May is known for being very empathetic, and she's made a number of friends.
Oh, I hear you now. I hear you now.
Woohoo.
I know. Oh my gosh, I had to unplug my little box and go directly into the computer itself.
There we go.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm so
Don't
sorry.
worry. No problem.
Oh my gosh. So, okay. So I didn't want to give too much because I didn't know what, how much I could give out.
Oh, I mean, I blurted it all at Norm last night. So there's nothing that isn't already out there, and she gave me permission to do so.
Okay, well then let's do it. Let's talk about it because I want these people to be aware of what's going on.
Yeah. So, for the last month or so, she's had Norm blocked on several platforms, on YouTube, on email, on her phone, on Google phone. Thankfully, she never gave him her phone number, her real phone number.
Oh, thank God she didn't.
Okay. Which, Norm, I have, so suck it. Because, and it's basically a case of unrequited love. She felt sorry for the guy after she'd seen him threaten to commit suicide in somebody's side chat. And she started a friendship, nothing more than that.
Right. And I knew that. I could watch that in the chats.
Exactly. Now, but I've seen Norm going back to when he first came, when I first noticed him.
Me too. Yep.
On Elvis.
Yep.
I know Trish referenced last night a donation he'd made previously back in 2016 to somebody, which I was unaware of. So he's been around a while.
Right.
Okay. Right. But Norm definitely has a split personality. Now, I don't know whether that's a diagnosed thing, whether he takes medication for it. I don't know, nor do I care. I'm only commenting on what I've seen.
Having a mental issue is no excuse for this kind of behavior.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I saw where he was threatening her, and my flags went right up. I'm worried for her, but he's trying to scare her, and that's exactly what he's trying to do.
Right. There's been more since then, Oda, i.e. last night after G-Mangoes.
Oh, really?
But, I don't think they're anywhere near as disgusting as what had been sent previously yesterday, where he opened up by suggesting that she commits suicide to avoid any of the wrath that he was going to be bringing down upon her.
Well, yeah, for everybody that doesn't know, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, we're talking about Oda May, who's a very loving and caring person. And this Norm F, because she would not submit to his passion, so to speak, started threatening her, all the way to threatening to send people to her house, to telling her to commit suicide, that she'd be better off committing suicide than put up with his wrath. Yes, we've got the receipts, Susan. We have the receipts directly coming to him. Because he couldn't get to her any other way, he started using PayPal and donating $1 at a time with long messages.
Right. And so in the interim, Oda May had been to PayPal and opened up or changed her account to a business account because she understood that way you could block an email on a business account. So she did that, and that didn't work. So she's subsequently been in touch with PayPal directly, and they're now taking up the matter directly as well, because they've also seen the correspondence from him to her.
Yes. Now, so here's the other thing. People are wanting to know if he knows where she lives.
How do I say? I'm not sure is the honest answer. I believe he may, because here in the States you have no semblance of privacy.
Right. That's true. Not in the US, but in Canada. Now, this guy lives in Canada. I want to say hello to everybody. Eric and Charlotte, Terry Lynn, my love to you. Hippie, Hazel. So, okay, so, I spoke a little bit with Oda on the phone yesterday via text. And I suggested that she get a hold of the law enforcement up there. Hi, Penny.
Right. I mean, Oda is pursuing this, and I don't want to say too much about it.
Right.
Because I want it to come as a surprise.
Right.
When he gets that knock on the door, that he gets what's coming to him. Simple as that. But he's committed several federal offenses by sending threats with money.
Well, you know what? I've known that he's got some problems, some mental problems for a while, but that is no excuse to act like this, to threaten somebody's life. And tell him about the dog.
Oh, okay. So yes. So Norma obviously has this infatuation with Oda May, and it's unrequited. So he recently got a puppy. Guess what he named that puppy? Any guesses? All right, I'll spoil it. Oda.
Oh
he called his puppy Oda.
You bet he does, Sister Earth. Big hugs to you. This guy is nuts, fucking nuts.
He named his dog Little Oda.
Yep, he did, guys. He does, Winky. He's got some real problems.
And then following, obviously, in the numerous dollar donations he sent to deliver his messages, because obviously I believe there's only a number of characters you can put on a particular message on a donation via PayPal. The first one was obviously about committing suicide. The second was obviously that he was actually going to be in contact with some of his friends to come pay her a visit, to quote unquote sort her out.
Yep.
Hey, Kenko.
God, I hate to say this, but I don't have any doubt he would take it further. You know what I'm saying? He's the kind of person that would take it further than verbal.
It doesn't matter. The behavior he's exhibited on any level is abhorrent.
Absolutely. I agree.
And the fact that he could is enough of a worry to a woman living on her own.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Let me tell you a little story, which I just ended up helping my sister out. She dated somebody for about a year. He has been stalking her for like 3 years. He woke up about 1:30 this morning, somebody trying to get into her back door.
Hmm.
Now, there's not a doubt in my mind it's him. But we finally ordered a security camera for her. But, you know, it's a shame when you've got to go the extra steps to be safe in your own home.
Right.
And this idiot, such as Norm, going out and doing this to women, especially a woman that is by herself.
Yes, Quinny.
Yes, Quinny. Yes, but how do we do that, Mo? How do we do it, Momo? I don't know. What do we do other than what we're doing right now? Make it public. And he actually had the nerve, didn't he, to go into G's last night under a different name?
Right. Well, yeah, because I'd booted him previously. And so he came in and I'm like, Fritz Fred, I'm sure that's him. So I said to G, look, I think that's Norm. So he said, what do you want me to do? This was all in Hangouts. So he said, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to boot him? I said, no, not yet, because I want to make sure it's him. So I gave him enough rope to hang himself as Fritz Fred. Oda May did confirm to me at that point that yes, that was Norm.
Oh my God.
And so I did boot him. And I said, look, get your butt up here and let's talk it out. Repeatedly for 15 minutes.
Yes, Momo, she does. She has all the proof she needs.
Oh, yeah. We've got all of the receipts.
Yeah, Sean and I have seen all the receipts. And
but he wouldn't come up.
Who's Stony, Lunar? Stony is being stalked. I believe it's sad. What is the purpose in stalking these people? I don't understand it. Other than he's pissed because she won't have anything to do, so he's going to make her life miserable? Fritz Fred is definitely Norm. He was an RSN stream donating on that account last night. Oh my God.
Right.
Thank you, Simply. So what can we do, Sean?
Well, to be honest, on YouTube, not a great deal, because all of this is happening on a separate platform outside of YouTube. Okay, anything that he does on YouTube can be reported, but you know, my experience with dealing with these idiots on YouTube, nothing invariably happens. Nothing.
Wow.
You know, when I had that Australian person who doxed me, created my kids' account and threatened to call the schools, I had the screenshots, I had everything. I had to send them a copy of my driver's license, yada, yada, yada. Reported it, nothing. Absolutely nothing. They'd send me a response saying you used the wrong form. Fine, so I'd send them the correct form. Nothing.
Jeez, you're kidding me.
Yes, Terry.
Is Norm still hanging in Holly's stream?
Well,
haven't been online
I know that they're still very what's the term to use? Close. They're friends. But my concern would be for Holly.
Yeah, my concern would be if Holly decided, you know, enough's enough. I don't want anything to do with this. What would happen there?
Right. You know, I'm getting no traction out of Oda. And so what do I do now? I know I've donated to Holly. Let's go. I'm going to put my attention on Holly. And Holly doesn't need that. She's got enough shit going on.
Right. She's got some family issues right now going on. I believe Holly does know, doesn't she?
She does.
Shauna, it just scares me. You know, now I don't know of any other women that he's been donating to. Simply because I don't see him around that much, you know, anymore. But anybody needs to watch out for this guy. I strongly suggest not even have anything to do. Hey, Tally. But this boils down to people enjoying Norm's money when it was obvious he is a mental ill man.
Exactly. And this is what really annoys me, Uber, is how when he resurfaced in the last 12 to 18 months and was in Rosie's dropping cash like it was going out of fashion, he was accelerated to chairman of the board and all this bullshit.
Right. Make him
You
feel
know,
important.
he was put up on a pedestal, basically.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And was untouchable on certain channels just because he dropped cash. The guy's a freak.
See,
Bottom
yeah.
line.
Yep. You know,
Kyle, I can't say anything about that. I can't say anything about what's going on behind the scenes now, but it's being taken care of.
oh boy. Let me see. What did this money means nothing to me exactly? Yes, that's what I was saying. He knows her address. He stayed there for Streamhouse with Miss Westermere. Yes, he knows where Holly lives.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
You know, I called his bullshit out well over a year ago.
Hey,
about
everybody that I've missed.
the crap that he would used to write in the side chat, and just going back to his split personality, about how depending on what day you got him, sometimes he could be relatively normal, somewhat inane, but you'd think normal, and others he'd put the most heinous, deviant comments in a side chat, and I've seen that with my own eyes.
Hey, Gypsy. Hey, everybody. Yeah. Hey, Patrice. Well, yeah, we're talking about Norm F. I've spoken to Norm at length about giving women money. If you accept a gift, you owe him, period. Tolly, thank you. That's what I think he's wanting. Yes, I believe he believes that. I'm telling you what, you guys, hey, Love Cassidy, you guys haven't seen the other side of this to where, and I'm telling you, y'all can think a lot of Sean, but I'm telling you what, he's got a heart of gold. And he's been up with Oda, talking to her and trying to help her get through this. We've been trying to help her get through this. Worried sick about her. This is not a laughing matter. Not at all. This is downright scary.
Exactly, hippie.
Totally tell when he'd been drinking. Yep. Yep. And I worry about the little dog now, too.
You know, obviously the dog is a concern because people were saying yesterday that he's already abusing the dog and whatever. I haven't seen that, so I can't comment on it. And dog abuse is a completely separate issue to abusing the mind of another person.
Right.
So I'd rather, that to me, that's almost a separate issue.
Right. And it is. Yeah, other than the deal that he called her Oda, you know what I'm saying? After Oda.
Absolutely.
But it's just sick. Now, my problem is with all of this, here's this guy, he's already come in here, made a name for himself. A lot of people think he's just great, all is get out. He turns around and does this shit. Now, my problem is, when's enough? How many people are going to put up with this shit? And I mean, where do we stop? Where do we stop with this? What do we do with him? I don't know, but I don't want this to happen to anybody else.
Right.
Oh, I don't know, Quinny, if they know or not.
I would, again, I don't know the honest answer to that, but I would be surprised if Rosie did not.
You'd be surprised if she did know?
Did not.
Oh, did not know. Yeah, because, Oda's a mod over there. I don't know if she would tell Rosie or not, but I'm sure Rosie knew something. I don't know. I can't say. I don't know. Yeah, Elbow wouldn't care because then he wouldn't be, if you said anything, he wouldn't be getting any money. Stitching girl. That's the same way with Bergs, you know. If he said anything, stood up, then he wouldn't get any money.
Oh, don't even get me started on him.
Oh, he's an idiot. He's a
Yeah.
fucking idiot.
There's another one I could talk an hour on with the
Yeah.
shit that he sent her, but it's not about him.
Right. Ruby, she's been around, honey. I love you too, Cass. We just wanted to make sure that we told everybody about this, you know, and get the word out because this is downright dangerous. You guys have no idea what this poor woman's been going through. That's right, Trooper. Thank you. You have no idea the shit she's been going through with this.
But here's what's really telling to me is when G emailed Norma Link last night, he emailed him at least 2 times with a link. He wouldn't come up.
Of course not. He's a chicken shit, Sean.
You know, I even offered to clear the panel so it was just G and him because G could speak to the subject because I gave him the receipts.
Good for you.
You know, and I said, look, if you're scared about being bashed by multiple people, we'll clear the panel. So it'll just be one-on-one. Because I know having a panel full of 6, 7, 8 people can be somewhat intimidating.
Right.
So I gave him that option. He still didn't take it.
Hey, Ghost Mafia, hugs to you. I hope you're feeling good. Hey, Miss Kiefer, big hugs to you, babe. No, of course he's not going to go up, Sean, because he doesn't want to have to face music, see? It's a lot easier to go behind the scenes and talk and do what he's been doing than have to face music or another man. It's easy when it's another woman. He's a bitch made. Yep, he can only intimidate women, is too weak to go against men. Absolutely. I agree that. Yep. How you been feeling, Sean?
I'm fine with fine.
Yeah? How's your pain
So-
level? Better? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's nowhere near as bad as I've been led to believe.
Well, I was praying the good Lord would not slip with that knife.
Amen.
I was praying, amen. Oh my God. Poor Sean. Sean just had surgery to remove a hernia, which turned out to be 2 hernias.
Yeah, I didn't know anything. I still don't know where the second was because I never got to see the surgeon once I was in the recovery. So
Oh, really?
I still don't know where the second was, other than the fact the recovery nurse said you were in for 3 hours instead of an hour,
Oh,
and
geez.
you had 2. I was like, oh, lucky me.
Oh my God. Well, at least they got it. You don't have to go back
Yeah.
in, you know?
I
Get it all
know.
done at one time. Let me see. Yes, Wilby wants to know if he's up in Canada. Now, is this individual?
Yes, he is.
You know, Canada has strict laws.
Yeah.
Strict laws on cyberbullying, on giving out private information. I mean, they have strict laws on stalking. But Kim, big hugs. We'll see. This is going to be an interesting story as it pans out for sure. I wish I could have gotten Oda up here, but I know she's sleeping.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just messaging Holly at the moment.
Oh, yeah. Ask Holly if she'd want to come up. If she does, send her a link, you know, if you want.
Yeah.
60% female now. Nope, Angela, they were able to save everything. He's got all his manhood. He's not going to leave, Quinny. Here's the reason why. He has been given so much oomph, you know. Him giving all that money, everybody thought, what a great guy this guy is. What a great guy. And he continually giving out money. And so they built this monster because he's got all this money he's giving away. Now look what he's doing. And I believe the tendencies have been there all along. He was just waiting for the right person.
Yep.
And which makes me worry, you know, a little bit about Holly now. You know, we know Holly doesn't ask for any of that money. Oda didn't ask for any of it either.
No.
But if Holly decides not to have anything more to do with Norm, I'm worried about Holly and what's going to happen to her. Someone bullying her from Europe, I think. Yeah, Stitching Girl. That's what I heard too. Yeah.
You know, the guy's absolutely pathetic.
And we're
Absolutely pathetic.
We're talking about messages one after another. $1. He'd send Oda $1 with a message. $1 with a message. Well, I mean, after message after message after message. And this would go on daily. People like Bergs and Elbow. Yeah. All they care about is money, get a damn job. Yeah. Yeah. What? You had a shooting at your church this morning? God. 2 dead, some injuries. Oh my God, you're kidding me. Oh God, I'm sorry. Oh my word. Lordy.
But I'm going to send this link to Holly. I'm not sure if she can come up or not, but I've told her where I will put it if she does want to come along.
Okay, honey.
But bear with me a second. Copy. No, wrong one. Duh.
Yeah, and Oda would send it back, and he'd send another one. Oh, I agree, Quinny. I agree. I can't wait for now. Bergs is crying because he can't get his something to do with AdSense. I couldn't figure it out, but something to do with AdSense, and he can't get it figured out or something. Now it's going to take him a while. What he doesn't understand is he's not going to make much money off of AdSense.
I know.
So he's a fool. He is a fool, but he's got that super chat. See. I agree, Terry Lynn, but you know how Holly is. Holly's going to make up her own mind to do what she wants, you know. Holly's got a lot of personal stuff going on right now. Her stepmother is passing away from a brain tumor, so she's got a lot of family issues going on. Him and that Elvis and Lord, forgive me because I don't want to talk about no one. God knows the truth, but there's something not right upstairs. Yeah. Yep. Hey, Tippy, how's it going, honey? Staying at Rosie's. Norm not going anywhere. Rosie won't boot him. Norm was in there the other night giving her money. Of course. Of course. Yep. And Norm was the one that said he didn't like transgenders. He couldn't stand them. Come on.
That must have been one of his off nights.
Yeah, it was. Yep.
You know, and this just goes to speak about how certain people will admonish people's, you know, sins, for want of a better word, in the name of money, which sickens me.
Who keep this cash cow around the milk? Absolutely, Trooper. Trooper's right. He said, all the people that have allowed this freak to grow in confidence are the ones who keep this cash cow around to milk. Yep. Absolutely, I agree 100% on that. Well, you know, folks, you can't let this guy get away with this kind of stuff. I'm not saying go after him and stalk him like he's stalking Oda, but I'm just saying don't let him be sending you money, and there's going to be consequences to pay. Trust me. Trust me. Oda never asked for a damn penny. She went to help this guy. She went to help this guy out, and look what's going on now. Because he made a mention about wanting to commit suicide. You know?
As Cassidy knows, you know, we've spoken to Oda privately about certain people and just expressing our opinion about not getting involved. Don't do it. There's something not right about this person. And it goes back to starting with Elvis.
Right.
You know, and I was like, oh, hell no. Don't do it. You'll regret it.
Right.
You know, and look where that ended up.
Yeah, and it's going to get, it's going to get worse before it gets better. Evelyn, sweetie, hello. Did you ever get the final word on the veterans' remains? No, I did not. I was going to wait until after Christmas. And so I need to talk to either Angelo or one of them. I haven't been in contact with anybody. Nada, nobody. So I will get that, though. I promise, Evelyn, I will get that done.
Maxine, I don't care if he's lonely. Guess what? You know, get on bloody Plenty of Fish or whatever.
You know, yeah, that's still no excuse.
But take your bullshit elsewhere.
You know, when we are able to release these receipts, once we get permission to do that, you guys will be amazed at what he has said. Amazed.
Hey, Elizabeth. No, I know, Max. Absolutely. But I'm just so tired of him.
He's put
and
orders in hell.
his nonsense.
Yep. I don't know. Yes, take it elsewhere. Yeah, absolutely. You can't run around and tell people to kill themselves, or he's going to send men down to your house and take care of the situation. What kind of loony does that? One sick individual goes there. Exactly. I agree. How long do we have to wait to see receipts, Gypsy said?
I don't think. I mean, if you want to share it, Uber, go ahead, because she gave me right to last night, and I've not been told to. Yeah, if there's any fallback, I'll take it.
Okay.
But I honestly don't. I don't see a problem with it. You know, she's already put all of this on a video, which is unlisted at this point, because she's putting other more recent stuff together to show.
Okay. All right, let me start with up at the top.
But I mean, I think if we just share the two from yesterday.
Okay.
You know, because I mean, there's a litany of these.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. Yeah.
That have got progressively worse.
I gotta scroll up to find them. So hang tight with me. Sean, take your pants off, entertain the troops.
Well, I'd be lying if I told you I had any on, but that's another story.
Let me see.
I can drop them again in our green room if you want.
Yeah, I'm trying to find them. I found the video.
Let me drop it in our green room.
Okay.
Bear with me a second.
I got the video that she did.
Right.
A lot of the one. Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, don't release the unlisted video at this point.
No.
Because obviously, you know, the last thing we want is for a certain beta boy to start.
Yeah. I'm looking for them, guys.
Okay. I just dropped them back into our room.
Oh, okay. Alrighty.
So they're there, fresh.
Okay, good. Thank you. Okay.
Cassidy, will you stop it?
Okay, here's one. Now I'm going to pull up the chat here. So this is where was this one? Was this on? Where was this sent to?
So that was the second message.
Okay. Let me get the first one.
This, I believe, came through PayPal.
Okay. So even Tucker can't stand you, and that takes a lot. Your only fake friends in dupers and assholes. Sending a couple of associates down to pay a visit. They're going to educate you on several issues. I suggest you listen to them and do what they say. They're going to help you. Good luck, Bronny. Now, here's the second one. Can you guys see that one? It says the suicide option is always there for you. That urge will get stronger as time goes by, Bronny. Trust me. You're turning into the laughingstock of Boyd, and it fits you like a glove. You wouldn't believe the hatred you're building up for yourself. Now, this is the kind of shit he's trying to isolate her. Exactly, Cassidy. This is the type of shit. This is just two of the many, many, many messages that she has received. The other ones we're not going to let go right now because there's something going on with that. So we can't let those go.
And this is where he made another mistake, referencing Tucker. He thought he would give his comments more weight by using somebody known within the community, such as Tucker, because Tucker and Norm have spoken. All right. And so, you know, when this came to light, Tucker was like, what the actual fuck?
He said, all we've been talking about is boats. Nothing was ever mentioned about Oda. He said he tried, but he didn't let him. So, you know, this is bullshit. Exactly, Jenna. Who does he think he is? I'm just really, I hurt for her because.
Yeah, and so you know, we're obviously not asking in any way, shape, or form to start a witch hunt here because two wrongs really don't make a right. But be aware.
Yeah.
Knowledge is power. You know, and don't give this asshole an inch because he will try and take a mile.
Yeah, he tried throwing old Tucker under the bus.
Yep.
You know, I mean, hey, Mouse Toes. Yeah, Mouse Toes. This is really, it's been a bad situation for Oda. And so we just wanted you guys to be aware of this. He goes under the, what's his other name? Fritz?
Fred.
Fred. So, yeah. So we just want to make sure that you guys know about this. He was vulgar and roses with posts while tossing money around too. Of course. Mouse Toes, that makes him stay.
Of course.
You know, that gives him the right to stay. No, and I know Mouse Toes won't put up with that shit.
No, I know, but when you've got somebody dropping cash, they tend to get favored by certain channels. That's all I'm going to say.
I don't know if that's true or not. I don't think so, but I don't know. I can't speculate or say on that. Wow, Mouse Toes, that's crazy. This was last night? Wow. Sometimes Netflix is a wonderful thing. You know what I'm saying?
I know, right? I fired up Amazon Prime yesterday for the first time in God knows how long.
Oh, really? I'll be darned. That's what I'm going to do this afternoon here. As soon as I get done with my video, I'm going to go back to watching you and then the Mine Hunters. Oh, if you've ever seen that, you got to go watch it. Oh, it's so good. So good. Yeah, I don't know. Well, there's not much else we can say about this mess. I don't know what else we can talk about, Sean.
No, I mean, there's nothing else really to say other than the fact, you know, this person is taking, you know, extreme liberties. He's given cash to many people in the community. He's bought his way in to certain channels
Right.
and feels that he has a right to abuse people.
Yeah. Exactly,
Really,
Charlotte. That's what I was saying. Yeah, and Gypsy, does that kind of give you more of an idea what we're talking about for receipts? We have a bunch more from PayPal, but we can't let go of those yet. Because there is, they're looking into him. So we can't let go of those. But we will with time. It'll all come out.
it'll all come out in the wash.
Yeah. So, but I hope, Gypsy, that kind of gives you a little bit better idea of what we're talking about.
And I'm sure Oda May will be releasing the video within the not too distant future, and that should have pretty much everything on it.
Right. We'll let
the
Oda
good, the
do
bad,
that.
and the ugly. So,
right. Yeah. So anyway, on that little spectrum of everything, guys, we'll keep you updated. I just told her last night when I talked to her, texted her on the phone, that I was going to do this today because, like you said, Sean, knowledge is powerful. So, more people that know about this, the more they, will
exactly.
keep
And
away from him.
he's basically preying on the people who are in a hard position financially.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly, will be. I will, Terry, man. And I will also find out about the veteran. Matter of fact, I'm going to DM her as soon as I get off of here so that I can, well, as a matter of fact, let me see.
Well, Uber sweetheart, I'll leave you to wrap up.
Okay, honey, I love you. I love you,
too.
Sean.
Side chat.
You.
I will be coming down there shortly.
Okay. Bye-bye. Whew. Got a long message here. Let me get a hold of Kat and find out what happened to I'm getting there, folks. Okay, I just said, hey, babe, I'm texting about your brother-in-law's body. Has anything been resolved? People are wanting to know. Oh, is it okay now? It seems to be getting better. I will, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Hey, Jenny. Okay, everybody, I'm going to get off of here. Hey, Four Scores, how you doing, baby? Hello. Hello. So, oh gosh, I got a new coffee pot for Christmas. I got a new nightgown, a new pair of slippers. I got a wonderful little mug and a pair of socks. Yep. Isn't Winky a cutie patootie? So I'm going to say, I know, right, Jenna? I know. Well, and of course, my my wonderful aromatherapy, which I use. There you are, Oda. Oh my gosh. Oda, we just got done talking about you. Everybody's worried sick about you. Do you want to come up here, Oda, and talk or not, babe? I just saw that I got a text message from you, and I was going to read it as soon as I got off of here. Hey, Deb. I know, I just saw that when I turned on my phone. Oda, I've been here with Sean. We've been talking about you. Oda, there's the link is in the chat if you want to come up. It's in the green room if you want to come up. So hi Holly, how you doing, honey? Hi Gary, how are you? I'd rather not come up, but okay, if Sean is there, then he knows everything. Yeah, we just got done talking about it all. That's where I've been for the last hour. Was up here with Sean. We didn't know how much we could show, so we showed a couple. But yeah. Oh, thank you, Holly, you little sweetheart. Thank you, thank you. Oh, no, I hope you're doing okay. I will read your text here as soon as I get off. See, you are very well loved, Oda, and you have a lot of support. I just want you to know that. I told you I was going to do this, so hanging out with my cat today. Good for you, Carrie. Oh. Yep. So I am going to get off of here, and I'm going to read my text. I am not getting any reply back from Kat. So, but I want you guys all to remember this guy. And I have to go back. I've been cleaning and texting. Okay, I will read and text you back. Have a new foster baby. Good for you. Yes, you guys have a great day too. Look for my new channels. I've got a new video coming out probably the end of today. And so look for that. Yes, Aaron. Bye, all, much love, peace. Bye, Trooper. Bye, everybody. Remember, there's always that rainbow at the end of the storm, no matter how bad it gets. All right, everybody. Take care. Love you all.